Target locked on.
We bring death. We bring ruin. We bring the ecstasy of oblivion.
Two armies meet in a burned-out city. The Tau of Vjorla Sept wait in ambush of hated prophets of flesh Drukhari in hopes of driving them back to the depths of the webway from whence they came.
Taking a heavy damage.
Will the Drukhari escape? Will the Tau prevail? This is Playon Kill Team. Welcome, folks, to Playon Tabletop's first ever Kill Team episode. Nick Frey squares off against yours truly, JT McDowell, in a Tau versus Drukhari matchup. We are very pleased to be bringing you this Kill Team match. We had a lot of fun filming it, so settle in and enjoy. The War of Dark Revelations brought the Tau and Dark Eldar together in what started as a cultural exchange, but soon ended as a deal with the devil. There is bad blood between these two armies, and the Tau want their revenge for the unspeakable atrocities performed upon their people. In this match, a Tau kill team set an ambush hoping to exact some measure of revenge on the Dark Eldar, whose only hope is to break through the Tau trap and warn their foul brethren. This Kill Team mission is Ambush out of the Kill Team core book, a narrative-style mission with an attacker and a defender. I have to deploy in a narrow strip of the map, whereas Nick will deploy in an encircling manner on the entire other end of the board. In order for me to win, I have to get 4 models off of Nick's board edge, and Nick just has to stop me by any means necessary. As with all Kill Team basic games, there's a varied length at play. At the end of turn 4, the game will only continue on the roll of a 3+ on a 6-sided dice. The board that we are playing on has a lot of line of sight blocking, as well as some elevation changes and obstacles for us to hide behind. There is a bit of a kill zone up the middle that I'm going to have to run through, with a few gaps that Nick's going to need to plug in order for him to be victorious. I am the Drukhari. Playing my Drukhari in our Kill Team matchup today. I'm super excited for this. And I really love my Drukhari. They're fast, they're deadly, they're mobile, and I really think this is going to be a challenge for me and a really good match between myself and Nick. Typically in my Kill Team list, I like to run a mix. I don't run Cabalites because I'm not a huge fan of them on Kill Team. I love my Coven army. So my Kill Team consists of mostly Coven units. I've got Racks, I've got an Akathist in there, which is a Rack Sergeant, which carries an Electro Whip and a Liquefier gun, so I can flame you and I can beat you in close combat. A Demolitions Expert, which gives me the ability to flame you in cover and do more damage. It's really, really effective. I also have Mr. Furious, my Klavex Incubi. I bring him more for fun. He's the only guy in the army that has an actual armor save. So sometimes I'll use him to suck up Overwatch and to charge in first. And then I fill it out with Mandrakes. I've got 1 Mandrake and I've got my Night Fiend. They're -1 to be hit at all times, and when they're in cover, it's -2, which basically means they're almost impossible to shoot. There's one model in my list that draws a lot of attention, and that's by design. There's a term in Warhammer 40k called the Distraction Carnifex, and Pyramid Head is my Distraction Carnifex. It's an expensive model by Kill Team standards. It's almost 1/5 of my force. People are afraid of him, and it looks menacing. So oftentimes he draws fire when he's not the target. You shouldn't be shooting at him, but I'm gonna throw him into his face. Hopefully Nick bites, hopefully Nick goes after him, and if he does, that's gonna allow me to sneak around the back door and get off the board and win the mission.
Railgun Pathfinders. I love them in 40k. They don't tend to do so well, but in Kill Team, they shine. The biggest point expenditure in my list has got to be the Crisis Suit. He's also my leader. He's got 3 very big guns. I'm hoping that just overkill of dice is enough to at least down a couple models. And he's also tough. He's got 3 wounds, he's got a 3-up save, and with the 2 drones beside him, he can hopefully weather a lot of firepower and maybe even get into close combat if he needs to. He can hold the line. This mission is all about holding that line. I've also brought a couple of Breachers. I've made one of them my Demo Expert. I've also brought a couple Pathfinders, Comm Specialist in the forms of a Pathfinder, and 1 Fire Warrior that's just gonna anchor 1 flank. Still learning Kill Team, so I'm a little bit nervous facing up against JT. He's a seasoned veteran, and he's got a scary, aggressive Drukhari list.
Really worried about the amount of shooting that Nick's bringing because it's Tau. However, I've got some tricks up my sleeve.
I am terrified of Pyramid Head. He looks intimidating. Big giant cleaver. Gah! There's one time I beat him and he's held it over to me for a long time, and it was at a tournament, but it wasn't with my Tau, and it wasn't against his Drukhari. So we'll have to see how this goes.
The Tower are seeking some vengeance. The War of Dark Revelations has occurred. Urian Rakarth is such a jerk, and he might have done some experiments on some Tau. I mean, hey, you know, it's for the greater good.
Some of the Drukhari have a little bit of a bluish tinge to their skin.
A little bit of a bluish tinge to their skin.
So we're here for revenge. So Drukhari gonna deploy in this area here.
We deploy right up the middle, actually, in the open where you can shoot the bewhatsits out of me.
Yeah, it looks like the board really is what I want to see. I want to see a lot of terrain right in your way, so you can't easily get through. And it looks like the Tau has set up the trap perfectly. Like
It's a trap. It is a trap.
terrain makes such a difference in Kill Team. It's such a bigger deal than it is in 40K, and every single little piece can play a big deal in the game.
It is. It's a very simple system that they use that if you're obscured, you're harder to hit. Anything over half range is harder to hit as well. It makes the game brutal and close and bloody, and that's Kill Team, baby. It's absolutely fantastic. So we should probably roll off.
Well, before we do, I'm gonna set a personal goal.
Oh, are you?
aside from the goal of the game, I think my personal goal, I just really want to kill Pyramid Head. He's really scary, and I want to see him go down.
You want to see him go down? Well, you know what? Good luck. So let's do the scout phase first, shall we? So right now, Nick and I are both secretly going to choose a number from 1 to 6 that corresponds to one of the scout maneuvers. It allows you to either trap terrain, to block movement, or to eliminate guys moving before the first turn.
I think I've got my scout.
I think I've got
my
mine.
scouting done.
Okay, are you ready? Revealing. Let me make sure it's still right. It is.
Oh!
So you took.
I've planted some traps.
Planted trap. I've also gone to eliminate forward sentries.
You were banking on me taking 4 positions,
I
and
was,
it didn't
yeah.
happen.
No, I was banking on you moving up and pressing forward.
I know you were, which is why I didn't do that.
You get to choose one of those that is gonna be booby trapped. Geez, I wonder which it's gonna be.
All right, JT, close your eyes and plug your ears.
Oh, la 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 la.
I'm gonna select this piece right here, and that is gonna be the booby trap piece.
You both start with 2 command points. 1, because that's what you get in Kill Team. Every turn you get 1. And then 1 more because your commander's on the field. Now my commander, just for clarification, is Karadrak, is my Mandrake.
My commander, guess who?
My commander is so much smaller than yours.
Hey, look at that.
Like, what the heck, man?
Aw, they're cute.
So now let's roll for initiative.
Let's do it. That's right.
I get a 9.
I got a 10.
A 10. 1 at a time.
One model.
Yeah, we go 1, 1, 1. The shooty bang
My
bang.
shooty bang bang to start it all off, right way back here, because he's got some long range. It is a trap, right? Like we are sneaking out. Like
I'm gonna drop my only guy with armor.
maybe you don't know I'm here yet.
My only guy with armor is gonna go right here. So this is Mr. Furious. Mr. Furious is one of my incubi called Mr. Furious. He's usually very ineffective in combat. He punches things and doesn't kill them.
Next up right here, we have one of my 2 shield drones. I've affectionately named this one Mickey, and this one Minnie.
Nice. Very nice. Very
So
nice.
Mickey the shield drone is gonna go down right here to try to protect his boss.
I'm gonna put down my Akathist. I'm gonna drop her right over there.
Are you sure you want to do that? You sure that's not the trap?
I'm sure that I'm gonna be an inch away from either, so I'm okay.
All right, well, let's go right here with a nice commanding presence of the entire board.
So he's gonna get some cover. Might be in a booby trap, I don't know.
See these toolbox? That's definitely a booby trap
That
right
definitely
there.
looks like a booby
I hit some
trap.
bombs in that
We're
toolbox
gonna do
right there.
this every time I deploy.
Well, just to make it easy, I'm gonna put down Minnie the shield drone.
Minnie the shield drone.
and
she's a bit of a moocher.
She'll go right down here in the center to offer some nice, just kind of block some.
I'm gonna drop this rack in here, and this is just a nameless rack, one of the dredges that exists.
Here's the badass himself, the demo expert. Smoking a cigar, like my favorite model.
Do Taus do that? Does Tau actually do that?
This one does.
I don't know if smoking is for the greater
He's been
good.
the victim of much genetic enhancements. So he's gonna go right here and dare you to come down the center.
In response, I'm actually gonna drop. So liquefier gun homunculus, or rather rack, is going into place as well.
Well, I'm gonna put a comm specialist down next. And he's gonna hide behind the breacher unit saying, "Save me, breacher, save me."
That model might be holding a bonding knife.
Why is he holding a bonding knife, JT?
I'm not sure.
Explain yourself, sir. All right,
The greater good.
another breacher here. Seeing as I think you're gonna be running for the hills over here, I think I might wanna stop you.
That's a good place to drop him, yeah.
We're gonna put him right here, ready to peek out the corner and blast some guys to bits.
Big Daddy.
Can he go here? Like
Nope,
way back here?
It's actually gonna go stick him right there.
Oh.
Right up the middle.
Right where
he's
the
gonna
bomb
get,
is.
well, this way he gets a little bit of cover. So he's gonna be a little bit harder to hit because those feet are covered by that sewer grate and he's supporting those two guys.
Well, fighter warrior number 1 is gonna go up here.
So I'm gonna drop down my leader and I'm gonna place him, because I do have an 18-inch range with these guys, so that gives me a fairly, and it's an assault weapon, I'm gonna just tuck in behind here.
Yeah, it's just a matter of I need to sacrifice some dudes to block.
For the greater good.
For the greater good, so I think we're gonna go right here.
You've given me a wall to run through. I need to run through it, and I need to push through it hard. I need to win initiative, and I need to get my charges early, and I need to get into your face as quickly as I possibly can.
And I need to somehow stop you from doing so. So I either need to come up aggressively against you, which is what Tau do not want to do, or be really good at my shooting to try to shoot you down. I'm really gonna end up having to sacrifice some guys to be able to just slow you down.
That's a 9. You got first turn.
I don't want first turn.
You know what? It's gonna be big.
Well, GD, good luck.
Good luck, man. Best of luck.
All right, let's see what I can do here. So I'm gonna ready my sniper.
Yeah, makes sense.
He's in a good spot, ready to go. I'm also gonna ready my marker light over here. I think I need to move up and shoot. So you've got flamers in front.
Yep.
So I don't want to charge you.
Nope.
Well, I think you're gonna charge me regardless. So let's have you charge me closer to your command, your zone than mine. So this guy's gonna move up his 6.
Okay.
And just be blocking this entrance here. So nice and close, he gets bonuses. Within 5 inches, his gun gets better. Well, he's gonna move his 6 inches. Straightforward, charge for the greater good!
The greater good.
Oh, the greater good!
That's a breacher, yes?
Yeah, my comm specialist right here. You know what, he's gonna ready his action. I think my fire warrior here and my Pathfinder here will both ready their actions as well.
Makes a ton of sense. You want to definitely shoot me,
So
that's for
I'm
sure.
ready to shoot you. I've advanced aggressively into your deployment zone. And I think that's what we need to do. All right. So what do you think is booby-trapped?
Well, we're about to find out, aren't we?
The actual thing that's booby-trapped is this piece right
So
here.
I'm about to take a mortal wound if I charge from
Yeah,
that.
well, I'm hoping to like secure the flank a little bit, you know, get around
So
dangerous.
I'm actually going to declare a charge into your breacher from my incubi. And on 1, I take a mortal wound.
Okay.
I do not take a mortal wound. However, this piece and everything within an inch of it now is now considered dangerous terrain for me. You get to fire Overwatch at me now.
All right, so breachers. I got one.
You got one.
At -1.
At -1, so I'm 3 up armor. I'm good. I need a 7-inch charge, and I get a 5. I'm gonna command point re-roll, so I'm gonna go 10 inches. Actually gonna go 10 inches and go to there, to the backside. So I'm hitting you on 5s, which I'm okay with. So I'm gonna go ready and ready both of those two guys. Okay. And then this drone, I think your crisis commander will be able, if I charge it, you'll be able to charge me.
Yes, I
right?
will.
So I'm actually gonna send both of them into that guy.
I think this guy's dead.
I think he might die. I think he might die. No, I'm gonna send him into this guy and into that guy.
Interesting. Okay, well, this guy obviously will Overwatch for himself.
Yep.
And let's see if there's anybody within range of him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fire his carbines in support. 6s, nothing there.
Adds to 6. I want to get in as much combat as I can.
Trying to get in combat to protect
so
your guys
that
from
your
being
shooting
shot.
is
Yeah.
basically useless. So I'm gonna send him into both of those targets.
Can my guy just commit ritual suicide so that they're free to be targeted there?
Well, unfortunately, no. I think if you had more in support of Overwatch, you could have shoot through me.
Yep. But you live and learn.
You live and learn. Shooting phase.
Shooting phase. So I will obviously shoot with her. So I'm going to use my sniper tactic, using one of my command points here,
To give +1.
to give her +1 to hit. Her range is 30 inches. So 15 would be half range, and she's just over.
So 4 long range takes you to 5. Mandrakes take you to 6, and they're both in cover, takes you to 7.
Fortunately, I get +1 for her.
So to 6.
And then I'm going to get an additional +1 from
your
the
comm
comm
specialist, take you to
specialist.
5. So choose which one you want to try to paste.
Well, I think I'm going to do the closer one right here.
Okay, so that's my source of my
shooting your
extra
leader. Oh, that's a miss. I don't have a lot of other targets, and this is my strongest gun that's in range. So I'm going to go ahead and use my command point.
Makes sense. Rerolling 4 needs
To
a
reroll
5.
4 to get a 5. I got it.
And missed.
Wasn't enough.
Well, I'm going to return fire. I am definitely in long range, but I'm going to target this guy here. You're standing in the open, so that means I'm hitting you on force. And I do not hit.
Oh! The near miss distracted him. Right by his ear.
Yep, just shook his aim enough.
I rolled slightly inconvenienced. So it looks like it's really close, but yeah, I think I'm just out.
I think you're just out, yeah.
So again, ritual suicide?
Throwing those guys forward has allowed me to avoid your shooting for a turn, and I think that could be a tell.
That could be a tell. But all I need to do is hold you off.
That's all you got to do.
Just gotta hold you off.
Hold me off. That's
Not
all you got to
yet.
do. All right. So then I have my last readied model. I'm going to hit the pulse rifle in the middle.
All
And
right.
see if I can shoot her and knock her off. Oh!
Slightly inconvenienced as well.
Slightly inconvenienced as well. So I'm going to start with activating. So I think I'm actually going to activate the Incubus first. Now,
Okay.
he's a Zealot, Mr. Furious. So he gets 4 attacks. I'm going to hit you on 3s.
Interesting.
So I'm hitting you on 3s. Well,
You don't really want to hit me.
yeah, I think
sure?
it's the black dice, I'm telling you. So I wound you once. So do I knock you out? I don't. Flesh wound.
Oh, not good enough.
So just flesh wound. So he takes a flesh wound.
1 flesh wound for the breacher.
So that is just a regular old rack. I hit you once. I wound you on a 4. I don't wound.
See, what's gonna happen now is this
Everything's
breacher
gonna
is
pile
gonna
in.
smack you on the head and kill one of those guys.
That's exactly it. So he is super locked down. And I wound you once at AP 2.
Well, let's see if I can save it on a 6.
Nope. So because it's 2 damage, I roll 2 dice. And you're toast.
Oh!
That is a kill. It's a kill. And because I charged, I get to pile.
3 inches
So
towards the
I
nearest
get
enemy.
3 inches towards the nearest enemy. Now he charged, so he can still activate. So he's going to go around this towards the nearest enemy. Is actually going to be this way. That is the end of the first turn. There's no break checks. I haven't lost a model yet.
On to turn
On
2.
to turn 2. This is the key. This is going to be huge.
I need to go first this time.
I think you really do. Here we go. That's an 11.
so. Good game. Good
So much Overwatch I got to deal with. So I'm actually going to declare a charge with Pyramid Head against this guy and this guy. And your reaction can be either to shoot or to fall back.
So tempted to just shoot you.
Does have 3 wounds and a 4 invulnerable save though.
So very silly to try to do that. So I think we'll go. It's Pyramid Head and run away.
So now I have to roll my distance for Pyramid Head. And I roll a 7. So I'm actually going to spend a command point and just re-roll the 1. 10.
Oh yeah, that's
for
you're
sure.
totally in.
But he's definitely coming for those guys. I think I'm actually going to declare a charge with this rack into the same 2 units.
Well, in this case, I think I might fire an Overwatch with Sniper. She's in rapid fire range.
Yep.
Look at this.
Fixes.
Doesn't get him.
Doesn't get him. Here we go. 6 inches. I don't think that's enough. 2 inches to the wall and then 3 up, and then I go an inch over. So I still move towards you, but then I stop there. Now, I'm gonna re-roll that. That's a 6 inch right there, because I'm Dark Eldar turn 2, and it doesn't make a difference. So now I've sucked up that Overwatch. The Incubi is gonna do the same thing.
Against these 2 guys here. Well, the Incubi is now going to be fired on by this comm
There you
specialist
go.
here. So I'm going to get 2 carbine shots at you. Pew pew! And I fail them both.
I think I'm gonna try to get into the sniper. I'm gonna try to get in there with him.
All right, so the Sniper can't fire Overwatch. However, my big dude is
Oh
going to
no!
totally fire
Oh no, that's right. I totally forgot about the Fusion Commander.
Come on!
Oh, this could be bad.
I got 1
1
6.
6. I am toughness 4.
I will take it. I'm strength 7, because I didn't overcharge. That's a wound at -1.
I need a 4-up invulnerable save. And I make it!
Ah!
And I make it. So how far does he charge? He charges 8 inches.
I think you're just like baiting me here, like, here's a pity kill. Try to kill this guy. I gotta kill some models.
Yep.
Like ultimately, if I kill 4 or 5
You
models?
kill 4 models. You kill 5 models, you win.
So let's try to kill some models. I need these guys to live, so I think I'm gonna bring these shield drones and I'm gonna charge Pyramid Head with a shield drone. Flying Pizza to the rescue. You got a 4, and you know what? Because
You
I
got a
can fly-
5.
Got a 5? Because I can fly, I can just jump right over. Should be enough to get me in there.
Flying Roombas!
I'll ready him there.
Ready the sniper, dude?
Might as well.
Might as well. So you have 2 models that are ready. Now, I generally don't think that I can kill your Crisis Suit. He's got, what, 3 wounds, 4 wounds?
He's got enough wounds.
So I'm gonna spend a command point, and I'm gonna make my Demolitions Expert +1 to wound.
+1 a wound.
Oh, so he gets
see
+1
what
to
we
wound.
got.
And then how many shots do I get? Now I get 1 shot. I will spend my last command point for the turn, and I will re-roll the number of shots. 5 shots.
I like the one better.
I think you would. 4 wounds on 4s to save.
Here we go, sirs. Oh, terrible! 3 go through.
Now, can you actually pass those to drones?
You know what? I'm not within range. I cannot.
Oh no! Wow. So if you
I
don't,
failed 3. I think I need to
I
use a
think you
command
need to
point.
re-roll one of those
Okay,
saves.
so let's go down to 1. I need him to live. I need 1 wound left.
Oh, keep it on the table.
Come on. Oh! He's alive.
Wow, with 1 wound he lives. That was close.
That was very
So that's my first ready to action. Now that's your turn, sir.
well. Let's take this and
And do it back. Unfortunately, I am in the open for
You
you.
are very in the open, and I'm
Yeah.
also going to use his +1 ability right now. Normally on a 4-up.
Normally 4 up, so it goes
So
to
now
3.
it's going to be a 3. So that is 4 wounds at -1.
I make 2.
So 2 go through.
2 go through, and they're 1 damage each.
They're 1 damage each.
So roll 1 dice on a 4-up. He
Come on.
dies. No, you can't. 'cause
I
you've
can't
already
reroll
rolled
that.
it.
I've used my command points.
So guess what? He takes a flesh wound. I wound you once at AP 3. Do I knock you out? No, just does a flesh wound
Flesh
to him.
wound. He's missing an arm. Well, I'm going to shoot him again. So I missed you both times. Drukhari, you're out shooting the Tau.
Yeah, because I think the only target I really have now is your Crisis Suit.
Well, you do have a target up here if you want it.
And he hasn't shot yet, has he?
No, he's not.
That's actually a good idea. I think I'm going to shoot with him. Now I'm definitely in long range. 2 shots from that mandrake there. I hit you both times. I am straight 4.
You got much better shooting
The dice
accuracy.
suddenly showed, like,
Guys like you a lot better. Oh.
we are on to the fight phase.
Oh yeah,
So-
my favorite phase.
Hey, you got guys in it this time, though. I'm going to take this rack, and he's going to fight that rail rifle.
Just gotta survive. That's all I gotta really do here.
Force. I don't win.
Fails. Minnie the drone attacking Pyramid Head.
Minnie the drone attacking Pyramid Head. Absolutely.
So Minnie the drone gets 20 dice, hitting on 3.
it's
the 1 dice.
It's the new Super Tau drone.
1 dice, hitting on 5s.
Poor Minnie.
Not a 5.
That's not a 5.
Not a 5.
You want a command point?
It is
Reroll
not
that?
worth a command point. The Tau survived.
Tau survived combat again. So that's end of turn 2.
And a turn 2.
And a turn 2. Dun dun dun. I think this is a big tell here. This is a big one. I can't believe I actually iced him with a flamer. That's so ridiculous. Bottom of the second turn here, and that definitely didn't go well for Nick. This is going to be a telling turn. It's make or break for the Tau as we go into turn 3. Let's see what's going to happen. This is it.
This is turn the Tau come back.
And neither one of us have any command points, so the start of turn will get him back, but in your movement phase, I think you might want to try to hold me in place.
Let's roll for initiative.
That's a 5. This could be big. Oh, Nick's going first. You can use a command point as an attacker tactic. Start of the movement phase, choose an enemy model from your kill team not shaken, and enemy models within an inch of that model cannot fall back this phase. So if you wanted to keep these 2 models here, they can't fall back. They can't leave that combat if you spend a command point.
Yeah, I think I need to. So let's do this. So spending a command point to try to keep you in combat there.
Okay, so I can't fall back.
Well, since you're locked in combat there, I think the goal here is to try to lock as many other things in combat as I can at this point. I need to just hold the line. And I guess that's the end of my movement.
Okay.
Oh, I will ready him.
Well, if I try to get off the board, if I go 2 inches there and drop down 3, I'm gonna advance that rack.
And try to get him off the board.
Try to get him off the board.
Makes sense to try to do that.
Try to get a win condition here.
Hooray!
Oh, I'm Dark Eldar. I can re-roll. We'll use a different dice. Oh, I think that's it. So that makes his total movement 12. So if I go 3 to there and then I drop down and then I go off the board, I have 1 win, 1 point on a win condition.
I think you can run him off the board.
I think I could, but I think because you've used that stratagem, I think I have to go a little more aggressive. I'm gonna ready that flame. I have 1 readied model and you have 1 readied model, so your readied model goes first.
Well, I'm gonna try to shoot your ready model. So he's gonna shoot this guy right here.
Yep.
Or taking a flesh wound.
So he's minus one.
And he's shooting obscured, so he's minus 1 again.
6s.
6s.
Oh my.
Fantastic.
Boom shakalaka.
Boxcars. Oh, I got one. On 3s.
There it is. I have a 4-up invulnerable save. So I don't think I can see your commander.
Don't think you can.
All I can see is this guy. I'm gonna flame him.
There.
So it is a wound. 2 plus 1 because your flesh wounded is 3.
Not enough to
not
kill.
enough.
So
you
he's-
take another flesh wound.
He's just hanging out there. He's lost both arms now.
I think we're out of flesh wound tokens. We got so many guys wounded on the board.
So I'll shoot this guy though.
So I'm obscured and I'm a mandrake, so it's -2.
I'm gonna give him another +1.
Because your comm specialist
my
lives.
comm specialist
He
is
lives.
still alive. So hitting on 5s. Wow, that sucks. Oh, I'll take 3.
3 is good.
3.
And they're only toughness 3 though, because they're just mandrakes.
And that's 2 wounds. Not worth taking another
Strength
one.
7?
Strength 7.
I'm T3. That's 3 wounds.
Oh yeah, I'll take 3 wounds.
And I'm on 5-up invulnerable saves. I make
1.
2. I'm gonna spend a command point to re-roll that to try to save his bacon. I do not, and I'm down to 1.
Let's see if I can kill him. On a 4. Can I re-roll that?
You can re-roll
I
that.
will re-roll that. I'm gonna re-roll that in hopes of killing him. Nope.
So now it is my first shooter activation, and he is gonna roast that guy up top. Let's see what armor piercing I get. It's AP 3. So he's gonna hopefully melt him to the deck plates. How many times? Once. So I wound you to 4.
And he's already got a flesh wound. Oh, he survives!
And I've already used my command point to re-roll this face.
So my turn to shoot. Well, I got 1 guy left, so he's gonna just try to paste that dude behind him. And he's taking 2 flesh wounds.
So he's hitting me on 6s.
Oh, let's see what I can do here. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
I think that's about sums up the Tau's shooting ability. I feel
Now-
very outgunned.
Which is odd.
All right.
And that is the other guy does not have a shot. So now it goes to you on the initiative.
So
to combat.
basically, can I survive in close combat as
So
Tau?
it is your first turn. It is your first fight phase.
I think after this kill team game, we need to play a 40K game where I can bring like the retribution force and
Exactly.
everything.
Yeah. Then somehow I don't think much.
But you can only play the kill team. So I get 2,000 points. Maybe it'll be even then.
All right. So let's check to see if we're shaken.
You mean check to see if I'm shaken. 2 dice on 8, 6, 7, 8. So my leadership is 8.
So you were actually okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Going into the fourth and potentially final turn, Nick is definitely up against it now. My Drukhari have pressed him into a back corner, and even though he managed to tie me up and slow me down, I think I'm gonna be able to fall back off the board this turn. This is gonna really depend on how good the Tau are in close combat. I predict I'm gonna run off the board and win the game. That's what I'm thinking. Nick is thinking JT is gonna run off the board and win the game. Why do I know this? It's written all over his face.
So I'm thinking JT's gonna run off the board and win the game. But all I need to do is hang on. If I can hang on this turn, We can roll at the end of the turn.
We do, yeah.
And then I could potentially win if the game ends at the end of turn 4.
You could, you absolutely
So
could.
there is a chance. You're telling me there's a chance. I've got to win this, and then I've got to survive.
7.
I can do that.
You got
Here
this.
we got this. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I need to spend that command point again
And hold me up.
to lock you in combat.
Yep. So I cannot fall back.
So she's gonna lock both these people in combat here
Yep.
to just prevent that. And then what needs to happen is my commander needs to make a suicidal charge into these guys.
That's a heck of a charge.
So I'm gonna declare all 3 of these guys as recipient of his suicidal charge down the field.
I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna use the stratagem on the start of the moon phase to remove a model.
To remove a model?
If I roll a 6, I get to pick up a model and take it off the table.
And just as if you ran away.
Yep.
That's insane. Okay.
Oh, it was worth a shot. All right, so I get 2 shots in Overwatch. Here we go. They don't add to 6. You need a monster charge, my friend.
Well, he could fly, so it's actually not that far. I can do that with a 7.
You can get one of them, right?
I can get one of them a 7.
Yep.
So ideally, I want a 9.
There's a 9.
That'll do it. I wish I could shoot in combat. Really wish I could shoot in combat.
And then you've got this guy.
Who's gonna charge this guy suicidally down below him?
I'll Overwatch. Why not? I hit you only once. Command point re-roll it. I get 4 shots. I'm out of command points for the turn. But if I can ice that guy, he gets off the board.
No!
Oh, that's gonna be 2.
And it's -3.
You're so dead.
Oh, he's so dead.
You're so dead.
It's just bodies dropping on the floor.
This is a mess. I think you're done, aren't you?
That's all I could do.
That's
You've
all
got
you can
one
do?
guy that can move.
I have 2
Or you can
guys.
fall back with this guy.
If I drop straight down, he can get to here. So I have 2 off the board.
Well, Tau, have no shooting. I charged everything.
And shield drones can't shoot. So you get to...
Can I shoot my shield at someone? Come on, let him do something.
I'm sorry, you're not a wave
Mickey's
serpent.
sitting there, sad that Minnie's about to die.
Minnie's lived way too long, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, that's the little guy. He's gonna hit you with his cell phone.
So he's got hitting me on a 6?
He's hitting you with a 6 with his 2 flesh wounds. Oh, guess what? I don't think he did it.
I don't think he hit.
Do you think
no.
that's worth a command point?
I don't think
it's
so.
worth a command point.
He waved his arms.
Whole point was to keep you there.
The whole smell, it's roasted fish though. Can you smell it?
They're not fish people.
Well, it's not really.
If they're anything, they're cows. They've got hooves. Fish
but
don't
they've
have
got,
hooves.
but they have blue skin.
I want to destroy this myth now. These are not fish people.
They're
if anything, they're cows.
They're fish goat communists. We know this.
How many attacks does the crisis suit get? I get 3, hitting on 5s.
Ooh, there you go.
Hey, I wounded you once.
I have a 4-up invulnerable save, and I'm good.
I have a shield drone and a comm specialist.
And a comm specialist, but you got to roll to see if you're broken.
Comm specialist is leadership 6.
So on a 7 or 8, you are broken, and then have to take nerve tests.
All right, here we go. On 2 dice, I gotta get a 6 or lower. This is so dumb.
You aren't broken. That is amazing.
These guys have nerves of steel. All right, well, let's see if I can end this game right here. See if I've landed you here long enough for the rest of my hordes of Tau that are all waiting over here.
They're all waiting.
To blast them.
On a 1 or a
those
2.
guys didn't actually escape. They ran off the board and got caught in this little big trap.
It's a good narrative. Let's see how it holds up.
So on a 1 or 2.
1 or 2.
The game ends.
The game ends.
In a victory for Tau.
In a victory for the one shield drone and the
shield
one
drone
really
for
beaten
Mickey.
up comm specialist.
All right, so a 1/3 chance of winning the game, and I can re-roll that, we said. Okay, here we go, here we go. No, that's the opposite of 1 or 2. Well, good game,
Victory
sir.
for the Drukhari. That was tough.
That wasn't tough. What's up for me?
I got so lucky flaming your crisis suit commander, and the drones were just out of range.
I think I actually shot maybe 2 models the entire game.
Well, that's it, folks. We hope you enjoyed our first ever Kill Team game. We hope to be bringing you more in the future, plus some other games, so definitely stay tuned and watch what's going on. Until the next time we see you in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on.
Well, you know what's gonna have to happen? We're gonna have another game.
I think
where
so.
revenge gonna have to happen.
I think
I'm still pretty new to Kill Team, and so this was, you know, I learned a lot from this. I'm gonna take that, and next game, it's gonna be a different story. Well, we'll see you next game.
Absolutely. Great game, Nick.
Good
Thanks,
job.
man.